they'll have enough attacking talent on the pitch to win the game. So that comes in at over 2-1. So £5 returns £15.
Arsenal to win and Tottenham to be bashed, basically. Thomas Frank, a clown, once again. So it's game week 9 of the Premier League, and it's going to be a big weekend for us. But Ollie is the reigning champion at the moment. He's doing so well. That's all because of the numbers game algorithm. Now, we're talking through all the free data on the website today, so head over to numbersgame.uk. But yeah, Ollie, talk us through. How are you winning so much at the moment?
Yeah, that's 2 big wins in a row for me. That takes me 40 quid into the profit. What are we now? 14, 15 episodes in. So that's 150 quid to spend, let's say tenner a week. And yeah, I'm 40 quid up. So nice, tidy little return on investment there. Last night's picks for the Champions League were pretty much all just based on the algorithm, and it paid off. So yeah, absolutely flying. Can't be said for some of the other people on.
Anyway, let's get started with the predictions.
I mean, I had a win as well, but we don't want to. Maybe we should have a secret podcast between you and me, Ollie. The winners one. But yeah, let's throw it to you then, Sam. What are you going to do to catch up with us this week?
I'm fuming for a start. I actually said about PSV last night. They were one of the upsets with the value bet, and I didn't pick them because
there's a lot of value picks again. However, there's a couple I'm not going for. PSV to beat Napoli, which is outrageous. I'm not going to back that one.
This weekend's picks, you two are going to think I'm mentally unstable.
Oh no, we already think that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's not the Premier League. That's not actually a rule. It just has to be the weekend, doesn't it?
Yeah.
My whole tenner.
Oh god, I don't like where this is going. To be fair, you need to start making some Hail Marys. So.
Oh no, it's 1.4.
Oh my god.
I can't even say it. It's £10 on Mansfield Town to beat Wigan at home. £10 returns 24 quid.
That stinks. That absolutely stinks.
Cheers. What's your picks? Now we've got Wigan, who are terrible on the road. They've actually won 1 in the last 10 games in total.
Mm-hmm.
Mansfield have the better underlying data. Decent enough home form. 44% according to the AI, the algorithm. And they're 7-5 when they should be 13-10. So that's like a good value bet. And I've told you I'm going balls deep on the value betting. I'm going boring. I'm being the accountant of the group here. And I'm just going to stack up.
Playing boring and making 1.4 bets when you're 80 quid off the lead or whatever you are.
No, because that's
is not the play. Like, you need to do something to get back in contention.
No, because this is what's going to happen. You're going to lose, get your odd win.
That's what you've been doing.
Now
I've been winning.
Yeah. No, mine's a slowly burning increase.
Right.
Like what? Look,
listen. The only thing that's slowly burning right now is the decrease.
All right. Look, I can't deal with you two. You go and stick your scratch cards on,
baby.
You go and stick your scratch cards.
I went to Mansfield last season and it was a bit of a fortune. I'm not 100% sure on this, to be honest.
Every now and again, right? If I see a good high odds pick that is good value because of an ACCA boost, even if that ties it over, it might not be great value, but then the ACCA boost ties it over, I will back it. But when I'm not going searching for it for the sake of it. When I see a good thing to back, I'm backing it.
Fair enough.
This is my plan now. When you see something good value, back it heavily. And other than that, maybe I can have
But it's 44% win percentage. For me, I'm not sure on this one. That's all I'll say.
I don't know. I like Sam's edgy betting sometimes.
Why? Because you're not threatened by it.
Yeah. It goes without saying, by the way, that all my TikTok wins are winning. All my TikTok picks are winning. I've got that new account, right, where I do a bet every single day for 365 days. It's called a pick a day on Instagram, on TikTok. Follow it. I'll put a link below. It's now day 16. I've only lost 3 times. I'm absolutely printing dough. Yeah. But I'm only putting £1 on them.
Can I move on to one that I thought stunk of Sam, and I was shocked that he didn't put this on?
I know. I can already explain why it wasn't
Leeds United to beat West Ham.
It's just because they've got a new manager, and there was one game and they lost 2-0 and whatever. But with a new manager, I just thought...
Leeds have conceded the 4th least XG in the Premier League.
That's
No, I
what
didn't know that.
Across
Totally.
and they got beaten 5-0 by Arsenal in one game, so that would have skewed it. Leeds' defence has been unbelievable this season. West Ham, obviously, we know about West Ham. They've been shocking. They might even end up going down. And Leeds come 58% according to the algorithm, and it comes in at evens. So anyway, I've got Leeds to beat West Ham to score under 2 goals.
I like it.
Again, because of Leeds' defence being so good. And then I've also got Brentford to beat Liverpool. Sorry, no, I've not got Brentford to beat Liverpool. I've got Brentford versus Liverpool over 2.5 goals in the game. So this was one of them similar to yesterday where I sorted all the Premier League matches by over 2.5 goals. And that came out top at 63%. And I actually see it. I think Brentford will score against Liverpool, but I see Liverpool winning this game. Liverpool's defence has been awful, but I think they'll just they'll have enough attacking talent on the pitch to win the game. So that comes in at over 2-1. So £5 returns £15. And then the other pick, which is a little bit more fruity, is Coventry to beat Watford. So
we've got them Coventry.
Yeah, because they've won 5 games in a row.
You love Frank Lampard.
If you look at the XG tables, they're by far top of the XG for the Championship and right at the bottom for XG conceded. So they're the best attack in the Championship by a mile. They've scored more goals than any other team in the whole of the EFL and the Premier League this season. They've been blowing teams away 4-5-0. And they're playing against Watford, who haven't won an away game all season so far. Coventry to beat Watford, 62% according to the AI. It loves it. And then I've stuck to what has been working for me, which is Arsenal to beat Palace. I haven't gone to nil, Jason, no, because although I could definitely see that, Crystal Palace have actually got statistically the best attack in the Premier League this season.
Yeah.
They've created the most XG. And at some point, someone will score against Arsenal. It is just going to happen. We've had a lot of joy backing teams not to, but I actually think Crystal Palace could well do it. I've been backing Arsenal every week, and they've been winning every week, so I'm not going to stop now. This one's actually, because I'm backing 2 favourites, this one just about covers the stake. So that's the banker. £5 returns £10.42. Keep the winning run going with that one.
All right, nice. I like it. I look forward to seeing it lose.
Are these 3 different bets then?
No, 2 different bets. So one of them is the Leeds and West Ham picks and Brentford and Liverpool. That one's 2-1. And then the other one is Arsenal and Coventry in a double, which is just over evens.
Ollie, I really like your picks. And I think the other flip side to the Leeds pick is how bad West Ham have been since Nuno has come in. So against Brentford, they had a massive over 2 XG conceded. So Leeds are, I would say, they're at Ellen Road, they're at their happy place, the place where they've been unbeaten for so long. This is a really good game for them. And so, a lot of people are kind of focusing maybe too much on this narrative of the new manager bounce, but we've seen it with West Ham so far. They're not doing very well under Nuno just yet. I think things will improve, but this is a great opportunity for Leeds. So I totally agree with you with that one. But it's funnily enough, we've got very similar bets in our first bet. So shall I go through mine?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so my first bet is Brentford versus Liverpool, very similar to yours, but I put both teams to score, which has a 60% likelihood, again, going with the algorithm. And I've also put Leeds to win. However, I've also chucked in Newcastle to win and maybe a bit of a curveball here, but Everton double chance against Tottenham. So, now you guys are
laughing.
You just love it. No, I'm laughing at the fact it's against Tottenham.
Yeah,
you just love it, don't you?
I love playing on the pressure. But again, the kind of data said the algorithm backs it up, but also looking at the underlying data of Tottenham, they've been really bad on the road. Yes, they haven't lost yet, but actually the X points of Tottenham should be half of what they've had so far this season. They've got X points of about 5 and they've actually got 10. Their XG conceded is high. Their XG is low.
I'm starting to think, Jason, you just put Tottenham in your bet slip so that you can come on this podcast every week and give them a load of shit.
Arsenal to win and Tottenham to be bashed, basically. Thomas Frank, a clown, once again. No, but on a serious note, this is a great bet as well. 5.28 to 1, £5 on, wins 31.42. And I think these are all really doable. Everton double chance. They've been really, really good at home. They haven't lost in a very long time at home. Leeds, we've already discussed. Newcastle, That's probably the weakest one there because I'm not 100% sure on them. But again, the algorithm likes it. So I'm going with the data there. And then we've already discussed the Brentford one. So, yeah, do you think there's distinct weaknesses there or do you like it as well because it's Tottenham bashing?
No, I like it. I've flirted with the idea of backing Newcastle myself because I think Anderson's going to be missing for Fulham, who's their sort of key centre half. The Moniz is injured, isn't he? And they played Jimenez the other week, but he was nowhere near fit. He's just come back from injury as well. So they're missing two key parts of their team. But Newcastle, for me, have just been a bit unreliable attacking wise. I mean, you mentioned it, they lost to Brighton 2-1. The defence is really good, but they've not been fluid in attack. Maybe that changes after a good result in the Champions League. I'm not sure. But one last thing that I will say on the Tottenham thing is they've actually been really good away from home this season. It's at home that they've struggled. So that's the sort of counter argument, I guess, is that Spurs have played much better on the road.
My argument is it's luck
Tottenham.
more than
Yeah.
that's it. You know, they're Bolton they're bound to regress to the mean, but they can't.
I guess that's why you win double chance as well, isn't it? Because no one would be surprised to see that finish 1-1 or 2-1.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So my second bet, and Sam, you're going to love this, and I'm actually a little bit disappointed that you didn't go on this as well because it was well favoured again by the algorithm. Before I get into it, guess which team I'm back in with this double chance?
Is it a Premier League?
United.
It is a Premier League. It's not Man United. It's one of our favourites though.
Oh, Sunderland somewhere.
It's Sunderland.
I don't know where they are.
Double chance.
Wow.
Versus Chelsea. So I've done double chance versus Chelsea plus Caicedo and Xhaka to foul plus Wilson Isidore to get a shot on target. That comes out at 13-2, £5 on, wins 37.
Wow.
I like
See,
that.
those are the kind of bets that I'm going to start making when I spot them. The longer ones that are still good value.
Yeah, I really like that.
I like it a lot.
I like it, yeah, because with Chelsea, they're so unpredictable.
I've never known someone hate Chelsea as much as you.
They always struggle against these sides. Like they get beaten all the time by sides, especially at home as well. Yeah, no Cole Palmer, no Delap, although he might be back soon. So they either have the choice of playing João Pedro up top, which just
Delap will be a game changer. He'll fire him right to the top of the Prem.
Well, they're going to have Mark Guia up front, it looks like. And then they'll have Garnacho on the wing. I won't be surprised to see Sunderland get a result.
He's honking that. The only thing I'd say is that Sunderland aren't as good away. It's the Stadium of Light that's a bit of a fortress. Yeah. Their data's not as good, but I think this is one of those teams where the data is not what makes them so good. It's the team spirit. It's players like Xhaka. It's the belief, as cringy as it is, but it's not the fact they're creating loads of chances. It's the fact that they won't give up.
Yeah, I like it a lot, Jason. I like it. It's bold.
It's a very Sam bet. Maybe I become the Sam of the group.
Yeah,
He's
become the accountant.
That's the kind of thing I will be doing when I see him.
So I think we've covered everything there with the Premier League. And just to remind everybody, this data is free over at the numbersgame.uk website. So head over there. Get involved and also leave the comments below. Do you like our bets? Do you think that we've missed anything out? But we will be back again very, very soon with more picks and to help you with your choices around the Premier League, Champions League, and even more.